right. I have you for, you can go what, another 10 minutes at least?
Sure.
All right. Superman versus Batman. Go ahead. I don't want to bias it. What do you think?
You mean in a fight or
no, the movie. Sorry.
Oh.
because people hated that movie when it came out.
Yeah.
So how did you feel?
Yeah, I also, I mean, it was pretty much an extension of the Man of Steel. I mean, it even like revisits the carnage in Metropolis from Man of Steel, from Batman Bruce Wayne's perspective, and that's what sets up the conflict between the two heroes, and I think that they pretty much continued to get the Superman character all wrong in the same way. I think they also got the Batman character all wrong too, because even though he is brooding, I think in some way he's closer. Like the classic Batman is closer to Superman than to Iron Man.
Okay.
He's because he also, at least in the comics, and in the animated series from the 90s, just never kills. Like he's just bar none, never kills. Mm-hmm. He doesn't use guns. And he's also like an omnicompetent character. Like you don't, like he's not like literally superhuman, but he's a master detective. He's a master martial artist. He's just like, he's like a pinnacle of what a mere human like could attain through just like self-control and self-discipline.
Did you see the thing, Dan? It was Batman versus Darth Vader. Did you see that?
No.
Oh, I gotta send it to you. It's awesome. So it's like it's very well done. Like technically, like it looks real, even though I don't know if like fans just made it. But the idea is, it's a world where it's the Star Wars and DC worlds overlapping. And so Darth Vader has somehow captured Superman, and he's being held on like the Death Star in a cell that has, like a kryptonite thing. And then Batman has to go rescue him.
Yeah.
And so I'll go ahead and spoil it. So there's a way, like they have alternate endings so you can see whatever you want to see. But the scenario in which Batman's able to beat Darth Vader, even though Vader has like the Force and stuff, and so you think like, can he just choke? And it was funny in the YouTube comments, people were arguing like, come on, Darth Vader. And the defenders of Batman were saying, no, the deal with Batman is he would never allow himself to be in a situation where he wasn't going to win.
Right.
So yes, there are scenarios where he would lose, but he would just make sure he wouldn't be there, Mm-hmm. So it was like, that's the kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and that raises another issue too, another sort of like deconstruction of the classic hero is what they've done to Luke Skywalker in the Star Wars franchise. That like even Mark Hamill himself remarked that the things that he does in the more recent movies, like that's just not him. That's not the character.
Right. Yeah. I think his exact words were, "That's not my Luke Skywalker."
Yeah. Yeah. That Luke Skywalker, like, it's like a coming of age story. So he definitely evolves and develops and gets better. But there's like a core earnestness and heroism that he maintains throughout that ultimately redeems his fallen father. And then so to basically like undo that, and then he's just like cynical and just throws his lightsaber over a cliff, like, right. just like lets the evil empire like re-rise, and just like, it's not my responsibility to fight it, and catastrophically fails in raising his protege. Like, yeah, I mean, it's just really indicative of what creators think is necessary for hero storytelling, and it just isn't. Because like even to the degree that these characters are unrealistically perfect, it's like realism isn't everything. Like stories are symbolic, And just like the way myths are, and they serve functions beyond just reflecting exactly what we see in real life. That they represent principles and ideas that watching them makes us understand parts of ourselves better from watching it. And even though, obviously we're never going to have the powers of a Kryptonian, and we're never going to be even as perfect as Batman, but it provides a symbolic ideal, a representation of human excellence to always strive for, even though you never quite attain it.
Right. Yeah. Well said.